One doctor at an interview I gave the other day, a lecture I gave, had a question from the audience afterwards. He said, what if a patient comes to me and wants to try nutritional therapy? And I don't know much about it, except that it doesn't work, and I just want to know what advice I should give them. And I said, more important than the advice you give the patient is to listen to yourself. You're asking a question, I don't know much about it, except that it doesn't work. Well, if you don't know about it, how is it you have an opinion on it?
Doctors are inherently very conservative. They're also very reluctant to overstep the bounds of what their teachers in medical school want them to believe. And there is a climate of fear and brainwashing that does occur. Fortunately, that's all breaking down. And slowly and steadily, the tide is turning in the direction. And slowly and steadily, they are finding themselves dragged, kicking and screaming and whining and sniveling into making concessions to orthomolecular ideas here and there.
Party line for instance, major cancer organizations was that anyone who suggested nutrition had anything to do with cancer was a quack. Then a few years later, of course, that was changed, and of course we delight in seeing the ads for eating fruits and vegetables and things like that that have come along. But back then, I think we were considered mostly quackery. And then when that change came about that said maybe nutrients are good for preventing cancer, we became half quackery. And now I think we're about quarter quackery.